I'll wait for some people to get inside the room. Just getting some background of the scenery. Yeah, I'm just getting some background of the scenery here, you know. Just killing a little time. I'm just waiting for people to get in the room right now. Well, if it's anyone out there, just want to say for those of you there that believe in it, happy holidays, everyone. For those of you who celebrate that sort of thing, I know there's some of you out there who don't. Anyway, I'm just waiting for some folks to drop by. Be on here for a little bit. Looks like I got one on here. Yeah, if there's somebody on here, let me know if you're on here or not. So far, I think I got one person watching. If so, welcome. I'm just basically just walking around right now, killing some time. Well, I had one person watching. Anyway, like I titled this, it's just basically an open discussion about anything. One thing that I will say, I think about, and I've stated this before, one thing though, I see that some people, when they talk about gifts and things like that on the holiday, I'm sure a lot of these people out here, particularly, and I'm speaking directly about homeless people, I'm sure the one gift that they would definitely appreciate would be the keys to a residence, a place to call their own. Because too many times I see so many people laying out on the street. I mean, and here in LA, that is a very common sight to see. See, the one thing that they don't talk about is the overcrowded population of homelessness here in Los Angeles. I mean, LA is like the homeless capital of the United States right now. And it's not just in Skid Row, it's actually LA right. Skid Row just has the highest concentration of homeless people. I was just walking through Hollywood last night, and right on the main streets that are revered, where all the stars and stuff walk, and all the stars engraved in the ground, you see homeless people just laid out there with pallets or laying on the streets trying to get some shelter for the night. I see I have two people in the room with me though right now. Whoever you are, leave me a comment so I know who you are, and welcome to the stream. But it's really sad to be exact. Now people say that, and I've talked about this before. People say that this is the most wonderful time of the year. Well, yeah, it is for some people. A lot of people don't feel that way though. You know, a lot of people are getting more depressed this time of year. A lot of more suicides and a lot of homicides happen this time of year because some people just feel hopeless. And while everyone else is getting off into the commercialism, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with getting gifts or buying gifts, but look at the bigger picture. You know, everyone can't do that. Everyone can't go out and splurge and buy what it is they want to buy. You know, there's some people out here that are really just depressed and don't have anyone to spend the holidays with. So, you know, what else? What's up, Kendrick? Welcome back. So far, you're the first one I've seen in the room. I mean, you're the only one that's responded. Anyway, I mean, I'm just sitting here talking, basically just talking about anything. It's just an open discussion. I was just basically talking about how during this time of year, you got more people that are depressed and more sadness and stuff. And I was also talking about how the homelessness here in LA is just really out of hand, because these same streets out here are real famous for red carpets and Hollywood stars and stuff like that, but you have a growing number of homeless people that are camping out right on the streets every night. And it's not just centralized in Skid Row. You know, Skid Row is the highest concentration, but it's not just there. So I was just talking about that. And, you know, I'm talking about other things as well, you know. I mean, I'll be on here for a little bit, and just talking about things. But anyway, brother, how are you doing? What's your day going like? I hear you, man. It's just another day. That's really how I'm looking at the holidays. It's just another day. And I guess that just comes with, you know, age and maturity. And when we were kids, you know, we all were expectant. You know, everyone, we were all just anxious, you know, for this day to come, because we knew we were going to get toys and gifts. But now that we've matured, you know, this holiday is taking on a whole new meaning. You know, have you followed the situation going on with Dr. Umar Johnson? I did a video about that yesterday, and a lot of his opposition has basically come from other black people. I mean, that is our biggest issue, is fighting amongst each other. I mean, it's not necessarily just white supremacy. However, white supremacy, I will say, on the other hand, has had a big hand in it, because it taught us the tactics of divide and conquer. You know, it taught us to mistrust each other. That's one reason why the black community is so ununified as it is. But we got, you know, Dr. Umar was trying to build a school, and he's being Dr. Johnson being trouble on his back. I mean, I've heard stories about saying that he's not really building a school, that he's taking people's money, but we don't really know the true story about it. I mean, from what I understand, you know, he was trying to get a school together, but when it comes to us and money, it's like you can't get us to help one another, because of this system of mistrust we've had toward one another for so long, that we don't know how to help one another out without thinking someone's going to be scammed, and it's sad. But I believe Dr. Umar was really legitimately trying to get a school together for our children. But it truly is tough with us sometimes. You know, we gotta like walk each other through baby steps. We gotta let each other know that, okay, not all of us are out to scam you, and then he's gotta be brought before some board or something to discuss his license. His license has been in questioning. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on with him. I mean, you got so many of these white politicians and corporations that are scamming and just ripping people off, but hardly anyone says anything about them. But you got a black man who's been trying to unify us and empower us, and his credentials are being questioned. I mean, I don't know if you saw this. I saw a bit of it. But back when Roland Martin still had his show on TV One, he had a panel of people on there, the black people. Some of them were real elite boule type of black people. They were actually going in on Umar because he was advocating for black on black love. You know, black women and black men loving each other and to being with each other. And that's something I would think that all of us should be for. But they were literally getting on his case because he would dare talk about black men and black women being in relationships with each other and loving each other. And I don't see nothing wrong with it, but they were literally getting on his case. And these are fellow black people. I mean, Willie Lynch has done such a number on us as a race. It has messed us up so much mentally that we have literally taken on the white supremacist mindset when it comes to working with each other and building with each other and being with one another. And it's sad. It's very sad. Yeah, you're right, Kendrick. I mean, he's had people on his back. I mean, and a lot of it's come from us. And you're right. Some of us are ignorant. And it's sad. I mean, we want to talk about building. We want to talk about unifying. But when it comes to something simple like that, you got people literally talking about, oh, I'm not helping black people. I don't do that. You know, and it's sad to be that way. It's a really sad position to be in. I mean, it's like, when are we going to learn? When are we going to stop doing this to each other? It's really sad. But yeah, I'm just out here chilling, you know. I just got out of church. I go to church. I do. But really, I actually do try to live a Christ-like life. I really do. Yeah, Kendrick, you're right. I mean, we shouldn't be having this conversation at all in the 21st century. I certainly agree. I mean, this is 2017. We're about to go into 2018 in about a week, and yet we are still having these issues. You are so right. I totally agree with you. I mean, it's like, what is it going to take for us to stick together and to unify with one another? I totally do agree with you. But yeah, what I was saying, yeah, I try to live a Christ life, not necessarily a Christian life, because the word Christian is a man-made word. But I don't follow it with a white supremacist perspective. I try to follow it from the way it was meant to. You know, because white supremacy is tending to mess up everything. And that is a mindset I am really trying to purge myself out of. So yeah. But yeah, basically, I'm just right now. I'm just walking around, just relaxing, killing some time. This is one of those times, though, where one thing I will say, a good gift. I'm thankful to be alive. You know, life itself is a gift. So I look at every day as being Christmas and every day as being Thanksgiving, because I'm always thankful for something every single day. I may not always show it, I may not even act like it sometimes, but true enough, I am thankful for something every single day. And I always look at, you know, waking up in the morning and life itself as being a gift. So I will say that much. You know, I'm real thankful that I'm above the ground and the ground's not above me. It's a real blessing to, you know, to look at stuff like this and just to be able to wake up and see it every day. You know, oh, you call people you love, I ever get changed too. Yeah, it's always good to call people that you love, you know. That's the one thing you definitely need to do, you know. I agree with you, you know, call the people you love. Yeah, exactly. Call them every day when you get the chance. I agree. It's good because, you know, one thing I've learned to stop doing in my life, I've learned to stop taking things for granted and just be grateful for every moment that I get a chance to make things right. So yeah, I agree with you on that, brother. You can call the people that you love and let them know you love them. Yeah, I cherish mine also, Kendrick. Yeah, that's good, man. You gotta cherish your people. Truth be told, life is a beautiful thing. It really is. And we can't always be tied up in a lot of the BS that this life offers. I appreciate that, brother Kendrick. I really do. I try to, man. I try. I appreciate it. And I can sense that about you as well. That means a lot to me to hear that. A lot of times I don't always feel so good, but it's just some areas I just need that I'm under construction. You know, God's got me. God's working on me. You know, I'm a work in progress. But I really appreciate that. You know. Yeah, I really appreciate that. So what's on your agenda for today? taking care of business. Right. I'm just walking around, basically, just in between services. I'm gonna go back to church later on tonight. I'll definitely keep you and your family and everyone else in my prayers, though, brother. You know, I believe in prayer. No, there's nothing wrong with prayer. You know, we all need some prayer. You know, like, remember that song MC Hammer made long ago called "Pray"? Gotta pray just to make it today. I believe in that. Because there's some things, man, you just can't handle. No, it's some things, you know, I just, you know, learned to accept. You just can't handle in your own human strength. You know, you gotta call on God. You know, you gotta call on some supernatural strength. Yeah. Gotta pray just to make it today. Some people just choose to handle things in their own way, and oh, you have to check 2 YouTubers, huh? I hope everything's all right. But life really is too short. You know, people. That beef stuff, I don't have time for it. There are times, you know, when I've gone, I must admit, I've had some trolls, you know, get in my comments and say some trollish stuff, and I've gone with them. But I realize, though, sometimes, you know, you don't need to get back with them. Because a lot of these trolls, one thing you can do to a troll, the worst thing you can do to anyone who gets out of line is simply ignore them. Don't even acknowledge their existence. And that's like the greatest insult you can give them. That they did their best, and you just don't even pay them no mind. Basically, that's how I'm starting to look at ignorant people. Like you're not even material to me. Exactly. You're not even material to me. You're not even a thought. And now that's the way to truly look at things. Because I'm on to bigger and better things, and someone told me this. I learned this lesson. That it's best to be thought of as a fool than to open up your mouth and remove all doubt. Oh, I lost the connection. No, I'm back. Okay, I'm losing connection. Hold on. Lose this connection. Anyway, one thing I learned that it's best to be thought of as a fool than to open up your mouth and remove all doubt. And that is a very true statement. I believe in that wholeheartedly. And the one thing I've learned to do is to let a fool be a fool, you know. Let them talk, you know, because that's all a lot of people are known for is talking. Not gonna bust a grape in a food fight. Let them talk. Because a lot of times, you know, they're not gonna show their face like they do, these trolls. They're keyboard warriors. They show avatars, they don't show their real identity, and they go by a false name. So why waste time even going back and forth with a fool? But I'm about to go on and get off here soon. Man, appreciate you spending time here with me, you know. I'll definitely keep you in my prayers and all that.
Sure. You should have said we need $1 million.
I want to just go and just relax the rest of the day. Christmas is tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, waking up is one of the greatest. Having life is the greatest gift you could possibly have. So, but anyway, my brother, and if anyone else was in here, I see I had 4 watching. So, God bless you all, and I appreciate it, brother. Really intelligent. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and you as well, But anyway, family, y'all be safe, be blessed, and let's just come into 2018 focused and ready to put in some work and just build and get things done. So ashe to everyone. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. All that. Love you all. God bless you.